Hey guys, this is Bando Guy 4 bringing another episode of Let's Play Super Mario 64, and the last part is Wet Dry World. And in this part, I'm going to do one of my favorite stages, but first I'm going to try and find a toad. This toad right here, under the stairs, will give you another one of the castle's secret stars. And I think that brings my total up to 12? Yes, 12 castle secret stars. And this is one of my favorite courses in the entire game, quite possibly my most favorite, Tall Tall Mountain. So, as every single other stage that has height to be gained, your first objective is to scale to the very top. But that's not what I'm going to do this time. I'm actually, in a very uncharacteristic move, going to get the 100 coins right away. Because on your way up the mountain, you will encounter a secret. And it's not like a hard to find secret, because obviously you'll have to go into it to get a star later. But it's another slide, which means I want to take care of it now, because when you go through it, obviously you get a star, and I'm not going to try and go through the slide twice and end up with 100 coins. So, let me go on the slide now and get most of the way to 100 coins right away. Now, I die on this slide more than I die on other slides. There are blue coins along the way, and you definitely want to take a sharp right turn there, otherwise there's a skull there that, of course, skulls signify death always. You can get a... Obviously I'm not getting all the coins along the way, but got a fair number of them there. That brings me up to 52. And there's a star right there, but obviously I don't want to pick it up. Oh wow, I jumped off the edge of the stage. I forgot how close that was there. I'll meet you when I've done the slide again. Oh, right, you get taken right back into the slide. I always forget those little details. So if you forget about the star and jump off the side, you get put right back in, and all you have to do is complete the slide again to be returned to it. Oh, wow, I almost missed that. I guess I can see if I can get more coins this time. Make it even easier on myself at the end. Of course, how many coins you get, I suppose, just is based on how daring you feel. So, let's see if I can get... Let's have a jump. There's one up back there. And right here is the beginning of the stage again. So in that short time, I went from near the top to back to the bottom. Alright, I'm gonna come down here. And there's one of these crazy bouncy boxes. I'm going to try and get it to drop me in this alcove here. Rather than, you know, something like off the side. And pick up those coins. I'm already up to 69. I swear it is not intentional that I keep on ending up on exactly 69 coins. Because to be honest, I couldn't plan that no matter how much I wanted to. Okay, so there are red coins on top of these mushrooms, and you have to be careful with these mushrooms. Particularly with holding the control stick, because if you're holding it forward when you land, Mario tends to skid a bit then, and more than once I've slid right off the edge merely because I was holding the control stick, and that is no reason to die. Alright, but I will get the remaining red coins that are on this little area right here. You can use this, you'll have to use this area when collecting red coins, but it's also useful as a place to it helps you get to the top a little bit quicker. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm pretty sure there's a blue coin switch somewhere on the stage. You would think, it being my favorite stage and all, I would know without having to think about it whether there's a blue coin switch, but I don't remember. And the rolling balls have gotten a lot more aggressive since Bob-omb Battlefield. Just throwing that out there. I'm not sure if I can kill this Goomba and do this coin. Nope, I just punched him off the edge of the mountain. I don't know what that particular Goomba did to deserve it, but it's dead now. I think I'm very close to the top right now. Nope, I still got room. Or I still got time to get the remaining coins I need. Not quite to the top yet. So, making that box appear is not the only thing that Switch does. It does make a block appear at the waterfall that you can kind of see right there. I am 2 coins short right now. Are there any coins on top of the mountain itself? No, there are not. I need 2 more coins. The key is to get them without dying. So I'll drop down right here because I know I won't die. See, you can hear a monkey right now, and he will play a role in later stars in the stage. He's also another way to lose your hat in this game. Oh, I didn't realize that snagging him made you lose your hat. Anyway, here's the 100 coin stuff. Can't believe I forgot that about the monkey. And while I will say that the hat looks good on the monkey, I do want it back. The trick to catching the monkey is that if you get close to him, he'll jump to the other side of you. And you can see that apparently Mario was being cruel to the animals, because the monkey said, "Ah, you're choking me." And there's an invisible barrier there. What is up with invisible barriers today? There was one back in Snowman's Land, there was one there. Maybe the game decided that I've been sequence breaking too much and decided to try and prevent me from doing it again. I don't know. Because I've certainly done a few shortcuts. Anyway. So I've already been to the top of the mountain, so you know it should be no obstacle for me to get there again. And if you're careful, you can jump to the star and the waterfall from there, but that's not the one I'm going for right now, so it really doesn't matter. You can also jump to the star from the bridge over here, regardless of whether you've hit the switch to make the block appear. You really don't need it. And you can also jump to it from up here. But that's the star I'm getting right now, to scale the top of the mountain. And while that one did take me a long time, it was mostly because I was getting 100 coins. So the rest of them shouldn't take me very long at all. Mystery of the Monkey Cage. Alright, so this one, for the most part, the stars in this stage require you to get to the top of the mountain. Obviously, all the 8 red coins are a little bit lower down. And there's that star off on the mushroom that is a little bit different. Oops. The pink Bob-omb. Oh my lord! Invisible barriers kill me again. Fortunately, I didn't actually die, but wow. I guess I'll get the pink Bob-omb while I'm going around. There's a very thin path underneath me that leads to the cannon. I'm not sure I'm too keen on using the cannon, because you can definitely get the star out on the mushroom without it. 99% certain that you do not need the cannon in this stage. But the pink Bob-omb is right here. No point in not activating the cannon if I do decide at some point during the stage that I need it. Or just want it, I mean. It is conceivable that I'll just want to use the cannon at some point. Okay, ignore him. Anyway, I'm close to the monkey cage now. So you can see the cage right there. But you can't do anything with it right now. First there's a monkey up here. And you need to catch the monkey. So I already caught a monkey twice. And it appears to be glitched in such a way that I can't jump. So, it says if you let him go, he'll give you something good. So you do in fact want to free him. He's not lying to you. And he's gonna take all sorts of time. And I'm so tempted to grab him again. But that would be cruel. And I like monkeys. So follow him. He'll laugh like he's decided to trick you, but he hasn't. That cage will fall and it will break, causing the star to be accessible to you. Just drop straight down here. There it is. And that's 92 stars. What I hate about Tiny Huge Island is that I don't like the level. But if you're going through in the order that I am, you'll get your 100th star there. So, scary shrooms, red coins. Not a difficult one, if you're careful. Like I said when I was getting the 100 coins, the trick to the mushrooms is to just not hold forward. Release the control stick before you land, and you won't slide. And that'll prevent you from falling off the mushrooms. There's also a warp on one of the mushrooms, but I don't think I'll even show that, because I don't think it's necessary. So, the remaining red coins are up here. Even though the title of the stage is Scary Shrooms Red Coins, only half of the red coins are actually on mushrooms. But you'll see that the star appears out there, and that is the easiest of all the mushrooms to jump to. Probably they didn't want to make it too hard to jump to, since you already took the time to get all those red coins. Oh wow, I almost misjumped there. But there's the star. I didn't screw up too bad. And the only coins I got were red coins. Alright, so I'm about halfway done with the level now. Mysterious Mountainside, this is the slide again. I could get away, but again, I love this level. And I want to show you the joy of this level. This glorious mountain. I've actually been to the mountains. I've been hiking in Colorado. I also went to Seattle for PAX Prime and saw a lot of the mountains there. Let's see if I can not get an invisible barrier this time. I guess the shortcut isn't. I mean, if you make all the jumps properly immediately, it is shorter. But if you don't screw up here, it's not slow to go up this way either. So back into the slide, and this will be the last time I do. Actually, I think this is the last slide in the game. Possibly. But it's not the last time you hear this music, so don't dread the loss of this fun time music. Oh! Well, now you get to see what happens if you miss the turn. You go right off the edge. But fortunately, since I did make it to the slide before dying, I will start right back in there. We will pretend, for my sake, that I didn't miss the turn. It was a combination of me wanting to prolong the last time that I'll be on the slide and to show you what happens if you miss the turn. So, this time, I went the right way. Obviously, I'm not safe yet, but let's see if I can avoid one terrible first in this playthrough. And I did! I've never fallen off past the turn. And that one was preserved in this selfie. I still have not fallen off past that point. There's a whole bunch of other screw-ups that I've had for the first time in this LP. But that one is not going to happen. Breathtaking view from bridge, that's the star that I've pointed out every time I've gone past that waterfall. Where it is. And I'm thinking I'm going to do it the way the developers intended this time. Because I've done that maybe... in all the playthroughs I've done with this day, I think I've done it the, quote, proper way, twice? Ever? So, I guess I'll do it that way this time. Why not? By the way, I've played through this game several times. I've only 100%ed it a few times though, and the main reason for that is Tiny Huge Island. I'll get to that stage and I'll be like, do I really need all 120 stars? And eventually I decide, no, I don't. I'm trying to figure out the best way to jump to this. Will that work? Barely, but yeah, I got it. That's the second to last star in one of my favorite stages. It's going by actually not all that fast. I'm almost up to 20 minutes. But I mean, compared to the previous stages, that's really short. So, blast the lonely mushroom. Chances are you've seen the star on the mushroom already. There are many ways to get to it. If you get high enough, you can do a crazy long jump. I believe you can use the box that I got only in the first part to get over there. If I can find the mushroom that is in fact a warp, I really hope it's this one. It's not that one. It's probably that really small one. Of course it is. Got it. So that will teleport you down here. And what does the sign say? I haven't read hardly any signs. Danger, strong gusts, but the wind makes a comfy ride. Okay, that means if you fall off, you won't die. Basically. And it's a good thing, because look how narrow that is. Okay, so this is a test of your cannon skills. You have to shoot into the star. Right there. That's too low. Oh, wow. Well, thank goodness for the wind, I suppose. Too low this time. Oh, no! Almost made it. Alright, cannon shot number 3. Let's try it. Right there. Yes! Okay, the only reason I can think that I made that correctly on my third try is that God himself decided to concern himself with whether I got that and allowed me to get it on my third try. So that concludes Tall Tall Mountain. And in the next part, I'll be going to Tiny Huge Island. I really don't want to go to Tiny Huge Island, but I'll go ahead and show you where it is. So, there's a portrait straight ahead. That does nothing. There's a portrait to the right, and there's a portrait to the left. And why there are those portraits, you'll see next time, and I will see you guys then.